Okay, this is exam 1 review, and we're going to start with question 6. Okay, questions 1 through 5 are just theory, so we'll do question 6 and onwards. Okay, question 6 is a probability tree. It's slightly different from the type of tree that we worked on during this unit, okay, but it's pretty intuitive. Okay, so you could imagine that I surveyed my students. So 70%, or 0.7, of my students were male and 30% were female. Okay, and then of the male students, approximately 20% had 4-point GPAs, approximately 60% of the males had 3.5 GPAs, and approximately 20% had 2 points. Okay, and the same goes for the females, the same line of reasoning. So if, for example, we want to know what's the chance of a man having a 4-point GPA, okay, that's actually asking probability of male and 4-point. Okay, now we know that and means times. Okay, the probability of male is 0.7, and means times, and the probability of a 4-point, given that he's a male, we just follow the branch, 0.2. Okay, and that gives us a probability of approximately 14%. So that's just an example of how to deal with this. So let's go on now and do the actual questions. Okay, actually, just totally by chance, that was question A. Okay, probability of being male and having a 4-point. So we take probability of male times probability of 4-point, given that he's a male. Yeah, I'll write it again here just to be nice. So we took 0.7, which is the probability of being male, times 0.2, and that gave us 0.14. Okay, so let's do this one then. What's the chance that the selected student is female and has a 3.5 GPA? Okay, so that's asking probability of female and 3.5. Okay, so probability of female is 0.3. I'll write it underneath. And means times. And probability of 3.5 GPA, here's 3.5 GPA, so the probability of a 3.5 GPA is 0.6 if it's a female. It's an ugly 6. So that gives us an answer of 0.18. Okay. So in the third question, what's the probability that any student, male or female, has a 2-point? I guess I need to minimize this so I can get it all on one screen. Okay. So what we have to do here, any student, male or female, has a 2-point GPA. So it's asking for probability of male and, I don't know why that's happening, male and 2-point, okay, or female and 2-point. Okay, so we've got to find these two probabilities and then add them. So the probability of male and 2-point, probability of male is 0.7, 2-point is 0.2. So 0.7 times 0.2, okay, then we're going to add that to the probability of female and 2-point. So probability of female is 0.3, probability of 2-point, if it's a female, is 0.1, so 0.3 times 0.1. Okay, and if you do the multiplication and then add them up, you should get 0.17. Okay, and you could do that on your calculator, just one, in one entry, but just make sure that you put parentheses around these. Okay. Okay, the last question. What's the most likely GPA for a randomly selected student according to the data? Now this one, a lot of students just do it intuitively, or do it subjectively, you could say, because they look at the GPAs and they see that, oh, well, 3.5 has a 0.6 chance here, and it also has a 0.6 chance here, so it must be 3.5. Now, that turns out to be correct, but really the way that you should do it, okay, just to be safe, is you should find the probability of every GPA. So basically what you should do, we already found the probability of male and 4-point. Yeah, that was 0.14. Probability of male and 3.5 would be 0.7 times 0.6. So that would be 0.42. Probability of male and 2-point, 0.7 times 0.2. So 0.14. Okay, then we do the same for the female tree. Okay, probability of female with a 4-point is going to be 0.3 times 0.3, which gives us 0.09. Female with a 3.5 GPA, 0.3 times 0.6, which gives us 0.18. Okay, and then female with a 2-point was 0.3 times 0.1, which is 0.03. So now we can look which GPA has the highest probability. Well, overall, 3.5 man has the highest probability. Yeah? And even if we look highest probability for man and highest probability for woman, well, the highest probability for a woman is also a 3.5. Okay, so the most likely GPA for any randomly selected student, whether it's a woman or a man, is a 3.5. Okay, so that's question 6, and I'll do the next question in another video.